Hi, I'm Blisy. Hey guys, if you enjoy this video, I appreciate a like, comment, sub, and little bell notification. Thanks so much, enjoy. So fire and leaf green are really bad. Maybe this will be like a little video. Hold on, I'm saving here. I'm done playing Emerald for today. I'll go on a little mini rant here though. Alright. Let me get my fire red copy out. Alright, well, enjoy Dark Nightmare. This is Fire Red. I hate this game. This game sucks. This is my girlfriend's Fire Red. I don't know what she's been doing. So, number one. What is this music? This music is garbage. I hate this music so much. Guys, I hate the music in this game. This is horrible. Listen to this. It's grating. Now, to be fair, I think a lot of not Gen 3. I think a lot of GBA games that are remakes of 8-bit games have this problem. I actually have the same problem with my favorite Metroid game, Zero Mission. The music in Zero Mission is really bad. It's like really tinny and grating most of the time. So I think all of this sounds really bad. Does she have a flying Pokemon? Yes, she does. Let me find. I gotta figure out what my favorite song is, like favorite area song. This is the same as Cerulean, right? Like, all of these songs are pretty bad. I hate this. When you compare it to... Did I just get my Game Boy? The problem is I don't know if I have a game where I can fly. Oh. So, number one, the music. Really bad. Assuming this red version's battery isn't dead, I should be able to do stuff in it. So, the music's really bad. I'll do a little comparison, assuming I'm able to, assuming this battery's not dead. Wow, the speaker's much quieter, but... Battery's still not dead, let's go. I was doing something in this cave. Do I have an escape rope? I don't. Do you have Pokemon with Dig? Trying to get out. Oh, I'm right at the entrance. Okay, cool. I think the 8-bit chiptune sound is so much better. Let me get to Pewter. It is simpler. There is less instrumentation. I'll give anyone that. But I just think it sounds so clean. Like, the samples are so clean. I think there's a reason there wasn't a GBA sounds in any of the remakes. Like, it's just like tinny and distorted. I hate it a lot. This is just very clean. Again, it's simpler, but I think it's better. I don't think complexity is always superior. Okay, number two. The Pokedex. I have a huge issue with the fact that none of the evolutions were included in this Pokedex that were made at the time. Where the hell is Crobat? Okay? Why is there no day and night? Why can't I get Espeon and Umbreon? Are you kidding me? I'm trying to think of any other evolutions that would be important. I think all of the evolutions should have been included, okay? Now, I don't think you have to drastically change the Kanto Dex, but I think all the evolutions absolutely should have been included. I think it's ridiculous that they weren't included. Okay? Extremely frustrating. It's one of the biggest problems I have with this game is Pokedex. It wasn't expanded at all, really. Then I think the other... Yeah, Heart Gold and Soul Silver included all of those extra Pokemon in the Pokedex, yeah. Okay, so, moving on. Visually, I think the game looks fine. Nothing too spectacular, but it's fine. They are not included. If you have a Crobat, or if you have a Golbat and it's max friendship before you have the national dex and it tries to evolve with that max friendship, the game won't let it evolve. It's insanity. Okay, moving along. Not enough changes from the original generation. This really, really bothers me. There's almost no changes if you don't include the Sevy Islands, okay? Almost none. Like, I actually don't know any changes if you don't include the Sevy Islands. Like, I don't know what the changes are. What are the changes? Like, there's none, right? I don't think there's any. I think the only changes are, like, some moves for level up. One of the positive changes is they made it possible to beat Brock with the Charmander because they gave it Metal Claw, which is very good. That's a good change. I view that as a positive. Yes, TGTV, very good idea. I actually hate this thing that happens when you load the game. Where is it? It's this thing that happens. This previously on your quest thing, I hate it. Because this happens, if this only happened every 24 hours or something, I'd be more acceptable towards it. But it's literally every time you turn on your stupid game when you want a soft reset. It's like, why? Why do you do this to me? Every time you soft reset it does this? Are you serious? Using items, right? Where the... Oh, it's the TM case. Mildly annoying, but nothing serious. Can any of these Pokemon... They all can learn frustration, I bet. Yeah, I can click B and it's all gone. It shouldn't be there. This whole thing, right? I can mash through this thing, but, like, it's still slower because of this. I have the same problem with it in Diamond and Pearl. But, like, so I'm mashing through this, right? And then I hit B here. Like, it should just put me in the Pokemon Center. I hate it. I hate it a lot. And, yeah. Okay, so back onto stuff. No changes. Where's the Pikachu house, guys? Why isn't this here? This was here in Heart Gold, or not here in Heart Gold and Soul Silver, but this would have been here if it was a remake like Heart Gold and Soul Silver. Pikachu house would have been here. Nothing fun included from Yellow version. Not being able to, like, get all 3 of the starters or whatever. Not being able to easily get the Johto starters sucks. And if you want to talk about the Sevy Islands, I don't even think I can fly to them. I have to, like, go... minor nitpick, by the way, I hate the way they handled, Moltres. I don't like that Moltres got moved out of Victory Road, but that's, like, a personal nitpick. The Sevy Islands, I think, are extremely boring and uninteresting. Nothing cool happens there. Go to 3 Island. Yes, and I don't think things need to stay as true as possible to the original. It's stupid. Heart Gold and Soul Silver was so good about this, right? So when you look at this whole area, what is interesting about the Sevy Islands? There's nothing cool here. There's, like, a few caves or whatever, and, like, a forest or something. But, like, it's just, like, nothing, you know? When you look at the map, there's nothing going on here. There's, like... All the islands are incredibly forgettable. I can't remember anything about any of these islands because nothing's interesting is on them, right? They don't let you catch a legendary dog in a cool stationary cutscene, or catch Ho-Oh and Lugia without, you know, an event or whatever. Nothing cool is here. There's nothing cool on any of these islands. Nothing memorable. One of the reason everyone remembers a Pokemon post game is because there's interesting stuff in these spots. Oh, thank you for subscribing, whoever. Tonka, thank you for subscribing. So that's the reason I really, really dislike all these areas. I don't like that you can't breed until the post game. Are you kidding me? I can't breed until the Sevy Islands? Why? Why? Nothing interesting was added. I know there is like a battle tower of some sorts somewhere in here, but I don't know. Personally, I don't really think it's interesting enough. Yes, some of them have the cool Johto music. Not enough for me. There is a few other problems I have with this game. I'm trying to think of them. Oh, so it's not necessarily a problem, but it's something that just makes the originals much more fun. So, you couldn't breed post-game until post-game in Black and White Black and White 2? Yeah, but Black and White 2 is an original game? I mean, it's a flaw. If you actually can't breed in the post-game until Black and White 2, which sounds correct, by the way. It's really annoying. Here, I'll go to another island. Oh, wait, where's it taking me? Does it just take me back? Hello? I don't want to do that. How do I get to the... Do I not even have the other islands yet? Anyway, I mean, that's a flaw of Black and White 2 then, right? And even then, breeding till post-game, relatively minor. Still annoying, but whatever. Okay, so, like I said, outline my huge flaws, like big issues, right? Music sucks really bad. Complete lack of changes, which encompasses the next point. No evolutions were included, which is really frustrating. Super lame, I think. The new post game that they did add in the Sevy Islands is extremely boring. Not being able to trade with Ruby and Sapphire until you do that whole side quest sucks. In fact, you wouldn't even... I bet most people wouldn't explore the Sevy Islands if it wasn't for that stupid quest, right? Okay. The Gen 3 sound font works good in not Fire Red and Leaf Green. I think Ruby and Sapphire's music is extremely good. Again, like I said, this is a problem that comes from... This is a problem that comes from, like, the distortion of this, like, it's a problem in another GBA remake that I love, Metroid Zero Mission, where I think a lot of the remix music sounds like crap. So, then there's some minor issues, like I said, like, you know, not being able to breed till the post-game. The graphics are just, like, kind of bland. It's, like, a very safe game, very lame for that. All of the item mashing, like going into the items and like having to mash extra because they wanted these little cutscenes when you put the discs on the Pokemon's head to teach them new moves, or the recap of when you load the game. Super lame. Now, one of the biggest problems for me, and it's not really this game's fault, but Gen 1 is really weird. And what I mean by that is like, it's all of the faults that people like to complain about in Gen 1, all of the glitches. I think that's like a big boon to playing Gen 1. You can't really play through your game with a Mew in any Pokemon game. But you can in Red and Blue. It's really easy to get a Mew before Misty. Missigno. Missigno is like a very important part of playing Red and Blue to me. Like, I always do it when I play that game. Not just for the extra items and stuff. I love to do the glitches and all that. Those not being there is like actually like a deterrent for me to play Fire Red and Leaf Green. Why would I play Fire Red and Leaf Green when I can play Red and Blue, which has virtually no differences, right? Almost no differences, and I can do a bunch of crazy glitches. There's no extra Pokemon for me to catch in Red and Blue. Like, you can't evolve a Golbat into a Crobat. And so that's like a big boon of playing red and blue for me. And especially since red and blue's on the virtual console now, you can actually even trade those guys up, which is like a big important thing, because one of the main reasons you play Fire Red and Leaf Green is so you can actually trade Pokemon into Gen 4. But now that you can trade them into Gen 7, it's like, I see almost no reason to play Fire Red and Leaf Green. I actually think the only reasons to play Fire Red and Leaf Green are pretty much for like the move tutors they have. Is that it? That might be it. Just the move tutors. So yeah, I really don't like Fire Red and Leaf Green. That's pretty much all of my points on why I don't like Fire Red and Leaf Green. I actually think they're like just a not fun experience for me. Like, I go in, it's just like, it feels soulless almost, like, just feels like a really safe remake. I don't like any of the music. I think all of it sounds bad. It loses a lot, like this battle theme I think loses a lot of the intensity for me. If you like it, that's fine. If this is your, and like, so this is just like a rant, like a ramble or whatever. If you like Fire Red and Leaf Green, fine, it's fine. Like, I'm not saying you're dumb or your opinion is wrong or anything like that. I'm just explaining to you why I actually actively dislike these games. Like, these are the reasons I actually dislike this game, to just like get my point really clear here. How the bag works, dumb 155. Gen 1 is only fun for the glitches. Okay, what's wrong with the bag? The bag's too small? Yeah, you're right. That's an issue. No running shoes? Your character walks faster in red and blue than they do in the Gen 3 games. It works like this in gold and silver as well. Walking is slower than walking in the other games. It's not really a big deal. 1 out of 255 miss? Come on. How often does this happen to you? Like, are you serious? That's such a small complaint to me. That's almost insane to hear. I think the overall aesthetic drags Fire Red and Leaf Green down so much, and then the reason I would want to play a remake is for changes and additions, and they don't add any changes or additions that make it worth playing for me. And the only reason I would have played this was so I could trade my guys up. And now that I can actually do that, I have no real reason to ever trade with or to ever use Fire Red and Leaf Green. I don't even know where's my actual Fire Red. And so that's it. Also, it helps that it's not fun to RNG in Fire Red and Leaf Green. It's really unfun to RNG in that game. I don't see the point of giving Mew encounter to Emerald instead of Fire Red and Leaf Green. Like, why? Yeah, I agree. I also don't understand why it was never released outside of Japan. Pretty weird. This is my Fire Red. I'm just going to show off that shiny Clefairy that I got from RNG. I'm really proud of it. And they'll end the stream pretty much. That was my mini rant. Do I have my Clefairy? I have to go and check him out. Oh, also I hate Red's new design. I hate Red's new design a lot. Like, I don't love the redesigns of Gold or Brendan, but like, I'm fine with them. They're fine. I actually don't like Red's redesign. It looks like garbage. I haven't played Let's Go because I just don't care. Didn't look like enough changes for me either. So yeah, this is my cool Clefairy. That I RNG'd for the game corner. I'd just like to take a second at the end of the video to thank my sponsors and donators. You guys are awesome. I can't say enough how much I appreciate all of your support, and big love to you all from me. Thanks so much, guys. I wouldn't be able to do it without you all.